Okay, so today I'll show you how to make KP Liberation armor stuff. Let's go. What you want to do is either find a mission you want from the workshop, such as Altus. Take it to Steam Workshop, download it. You can always go to Killer Potatoes and do it from there. But once you download it, you need PBO Manager, which is this. Just search it up, pretty easy. Extract that into a file, like this one, not that one. I had one here, but I've moved it already. So I've put it in here. So what you want to do is you want to take it from where you extract it, put it into your documents, go to Armor 3, other profiles, find the profile you use or you want to edit it with, take it into there, and yeah, place it. So like I'm just going to do this. Take it to missions and paste it in. And with that, that will mean you go to the editor. Doesn't matter what Mac you choose. And then you can open it and it'll be in your multiplayer missions ready for you to edit. We will get back to that later. So first thing, if you want to change Arsenal presets, I don't know how to do that. I'm very new to this. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time, but this is just like a beginner standpoint. Just go to presets, and this is where I find custom. I would always recommend making a copy of this file. I don't because I just steal them from other stuff I've made. And this will give you everything that you can change, such as your FOB, the box you use to deploy the FOB, as well as the truck. You got your Arsenal crates, your medical trucks, which will act as mobile respawns. The Huron is the exact same thing. It'll also act as just a mobile respawn, but aerial. Your pilot and crew, which are self-explanatory. These all correlate to stuff that will spawn on your ship. So for example, let me show you. Once it loads, of course. As I said, my PC is not great. Alright, so this is just the default. AP Liberation Altus, your stuff here. It's broken from my perspective, from my end. Don't worry about any of this yet. So we tab out the fob type name. That is what you will use. That will be the building deployed once you make the fob. The box will blah 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 blah. By default, with this, these this is the little birds, so they'll just spawn as starter ships, if that makes sense. I don't know if they respawn or not. As I said, I'm not too good with this. That is, I don't know. This will be where your Hurons. Grass. Oh yeah, where your Huron spawns, which will be your like your mobile respawns. You can change this to anything. So let me go back to virtual reality. It's very simple. A lot of it is just figuring out what goes where. But like, it's nothing. So this correlates to everything that you will need. They have really good descriptions along here. If you say you want to change out infantry, right? Let's go with soldier light. You will find the infantry you want to swap it in as by say I want to spawn a Mordian heavy stubber. You take the class name and place it, below class it to clipboard, and then paste, and that will spawn as riflemen's. as you go down, it will tell you more and more. You can also edit the prices. So this is what you can. These are the like AI teammates that you can spawn. You can edit the prices of them. Setting them to 0 will make them free, and then so on and so forth. We'll just close out of that. Tab out. Say you want to edit the enemies. So this is for blue 4. This is the default. You want to edit op 4. You just go here, and yeah, it just tells you. Just take what you need and put it where it correlates. Remembering to log class names by hitting right click. Go into log and log class into clipboard. Put those in there, and then this is everything. It has all the info needed for it, all the fine details. I'm not going to get into that because I'm not good at it, as I said. Terrible. Resistance will be your guerrilla forces. So this is what will spawn as like a third entity in game. If you destroy buildings, kill civilians, and you just have generally no regard for civilian life, they will hate you. They will throw IEDs in every road you go, like every road in every town, and they hurt a lot. Yeah, so with these ones are a tiny bit different as you designate their loadouts. You got your vehicles that will spawn as. I would recommend removing these if you don't want to spawn any vehicles. If you say like my first mistake when I made a liberation, I didn't change much to this. I changed the armor and the weapons, but I broke it, so it didn't work, and they spawned a default stuff. So there's a lot of stuff you can do here. These all just apply to the different like mixes of gear they will have. If we want to get into specifics, so that's pretty much it. One thing I had to figure out, if you want to change your actually I forgot how to do it. Sorry, how do I do it? Where is it? I think the scripts. It is not in scripts, right? Nah, it's not in scripts. So if you want to change, so for example, your config. Okay, so config, yeah, ace medical vehicles. Everything will have just like default stuff, but like by default because they're built to run vanilla as well as run what you need or what you want to change it to. Your whitelist, this is just, you know, that's just fucking thingamabob. I one moment, let me figure out. Is it in it? It's not. Okay, so if you have any questions, either message me on Discord at Soricus, SORICHUS, or comment on video. I will try my best to help. As I said, I'm not amazing at this. I'm kind of, it's very wonky. I'm not very good at it. I've done much. If you want to change your mission parameters, either go into like, so you open your file. You can do it via your documents with a direct config, but it's easier to just edit them without, if that makes sense. Like it's easier to edit them in game than it is to do it via the config as a config. Doesn't give you a lot of information. It gives you the general stuff. So such as once it loads, hit play. And it'll, yeah. So once you're in this menu, you just hit parameters. I didn't know this. I'm not good at this. So you can change everything, all the settings you wish, such as civil informant rep, your permissions management. I'd recommend turning this off unless you want to be strict. All this stuff, back out. I can do a via config. I'll show you how to do that shortly. Okay. So you just go to, I'm just going to search it up. So just search up mission params or mission. Go here and it'll tell you. Do everything here. You change things. I would also recommend using Note++ for this. Notepad++. Yeah, Notepad++. It's a lot easier and it's a lot more simple. Haven't used the actual default one, so. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, no.